It's a Mother's Day weekend. I'm destroyed by my job, but I'm on the way home. Um, was watching just now. Finished watching the video from what Sonic Talk, I think it is. And, they did a interview with the Vermona, and they did a video about the Vermona drum thing. Drum thing. Drum thing or drum thing. I don't know, man. Anyways, uh, Vermona drum thing. $1,500, ladies and gentlemen. $1,500. Uh, has 7 channels, I believe. Uh, they didn't show off any out of the ordinary capabilities. I understand that the workflow is all about sampling a analog thing. Man, I'll tell you something. I just this is the thing. I own the Electron Analog Rhythm Mark II and the Vermona drum thing for $1,500 doesn't seem to be a bad idea if you're buying brand new. Like if you were to buy an analog rhythm Mark II brand new, it's a little bit more hefty, a little bit more money. What's going on? Trust my monkeys. How's it going, man? I'm just here thinking about the Vermona drum thing and trying to make sense of the $1,500 price tag. And I'm here comparing it to my second-hand acquired algorithm Mark II, which I bought on the second-hand market. And even the algorithm Mark One, you can reset. Well, the Mark One doesn't sample, but the Mark Two samples, and you have 8 voices and 12 tracks, and then you can resample any of your sounds, and you can layer analog voices with a sample at the same time, and you can sample anything. You can sample up to I think it was 33 seconds, something like that, which is plenty of time. I believe so. Um, I just don't understand. I probably it's me, but to spend $1,500 on a machine that only has one out voice and you're obligated. Yeah, I understand the approach and it's cool. The approach is cool, but $1,500 for one out voice, you gotta be kidding me. Just to sample that only one voice. I think this is it's okay. It's okay. I'm just trying to make sense of if it's I don't it has probability from what they show. It has probability and you can do ratcheting. So the first things that they show, um, they did a four on the floor on the fly right there, which is cool. I mean, it's not bad. I've done four on the floor every time I want to jam. I throw a four on the floor, like everybody else. Um, but man, $1,500 for one analog voice, it's too much. It's too much. I know you have individual outputs. You know what I'd rather buy? Syntact. An Electron Syntact. It doesn't sample, but you have many voices. But I'm trying to compare all these other machines to the Vermona drum thing, just because I think I don't know, man. It's not worth it, man. You telling me I gotta spend $1,500 for one damn voice, and that one, only one damn voice, needs to be sampled every single time, which is okay. But then you cannot multi-sample. Like I don't know. Like these videos from Super Booth, I understand that there's a lot of people have probably they have a long ass line of people waiting to interview this guy from Vermona, and probably they had to take like pick a number and schedule exactly at the time when they have to go in and do this interview. There has to be more to that machine because the video, um, the video is not, it's not, you know, the video is not showing that much. I mean, compared to the drum machines that I got right now, like I said, I had the analog rhythm Mark II, even the tone work, but the tone work is not analog, but it does resample, and you can sample your own things. Um, and they were talking about that you can stack multiple layers of the same thing. Um, what's up, Miles Jacobson 14? What's going on, man? All I need is the MPC XL, to be honest. No gas here. No, no, man. Not at all. It seems like with the MPC XL, you're good because the MPC XL, you have the MPC XL is the professional line of the MPC. So the output is plus 20.3 dBu. So that machine, when you record it into your audio interface, if you're recording into your audio interface, which is what's recommended, or if you're running your MPC XL through analog gear, you have plenty of heat coming out of that machine into those uh, well, into your audio interface or whatever you're using to capture, and that way you're capturing the whole sound. You're hitting the converter the right way, and you're capturing, every single thing. You're catching the thump and the clarity when you're using a piece of equipment that is meant to output the right amount of power to wherever it is you're using for recording. And that's important right there. So the MPC XL does qualify as a very professional um, uh, piece of machinery. And I don't have a problem with MPC XL at all. What I have a problem with is with MPC ones and then with the MPC Live because those ones where they fall short is on the output side of things. Um, the audio conversion still the same, but when it comes to the power of the output, which is what you want to have is good power on the output side. That way, because if you don't, what happens is that when you don't have a good output on it, uh, you still got to process it again inside of the digital realm one more time to bring it up to where you wanted to bring it up. And I don't know, I felt the difference. That's why I say that the Electron Tonework has an output of 20.8, almost 21 decibels, and the it hits hard when you play the drums and when you play the synthesizer. It is really loud and everything fits in there when you're playing. Like it has a lot of headroom. And that's what's important that you have enough headroom on that machine to work with. Uh, But the Vermona drum thing for $1,500, you get one analog voice that probably there has to that analog voice, that single analog voice that you have to sample before using, and it has to make kicks, it has to make snares, and it has to make percussions, and it has to make cymbals and hi hats and metallic sounding, uh, percussion. So I'm really, really intrigued about why does it, I'm intrigued about the price tag on that unit. And, you know, I'm definitely right now, I feel like with what I have right now, I can't guess at nothing. I like, even though the Polian drums that came out, they're fully analog, what's appealing about that machine is the way it looks. But the fact that it's eight voices of analog drums, I don't care. I have that already. Um, and I have sampling, and it has sampling. My analog rhythm has eight voices, 12 tracks. It has sampling, and it doesn't have like like 30 gigabytes of internal memory, but you don't need to have so many samples. You're gonna have your 808, 909, 626s, 606s, 707s, and then you can add some natural sounding drums, some Lindrum, what's it called? Some Lindrum samples, and maybe some you basically sample. You can go ahead and sample your drums from your modular, and maybe that's it. I mean, how many types of drums you're gonna have in there, And the drum engines on this machine is amazing. You can resample and take that sample that you just resampled and add it as an extra layer and add more to it. And then you can keep resampling until you get what you really want, the sound that you want. So, anyways, the drum thing is $1,500. Or it's not dollars. It's 1,500, whatever their money is. So I don't know in dollars how much that is. But I was expecting more. I was expecting a sequencer that is very flexible, like the Electron sequencer. I was hoping for parameter locking. It should be on every machine nowadays. Like all the machines nowadays should be able to parameter lock. Um, and what can I say? Yeah, man. I think it's not all there, but you know, I don't know. I think they when they go to these you super booths, the people that are there, the engineers or wherever it is, they need to give us bigger demos. Like the demos need to be a little bit more hardcore. Like, okay, so you have this new drum machine, do something crazy because this didn't move me at all. You know, it didn't. Most of the stuff that I've seen hasn't moved me at all. The new Electron box, the eight output box that they're gonna have, it's gonna be around $300. That's very appealing. Especially, I have the right now. I have um, the digital one, and the digital one only has two outputs. And now I would like to buy now with this new box that Electron came out with. I really wanna be able to try a Syntec because now I can like multi-track everything if I needed to. But I'm not trying to multi-track right now. I'm trying to do everything inside the boxes and then do just a two track and I'm done. That's what I want to do. But if I was gonna make a beat for somebody, I would need to multi-track. So it's very attractive to have a aid to that can help us multi-track on those boxes because only two outputs is not enough. You know what's going on, Mister Eternian? Here talking about the Vermona drum thing and how how I'm not that impressed about it. Some people like it. Some people are like super excited about it. Like I understand if you don't have a analog drum machine or you never had one and you wanted to have your first drum machine that is fully you can fully sound design on it and you know come up with stuff and that will be it. But for $1,500, I think it's way too expensive for what it's doing. And he didn't even show that many effects. He showed a little bit of beat reduction and beat reduction you can do with pedals. You can have a pedal that does beat reduction. I have the Zoom CDR 70 CDR, and that one is has beat reduction. Uh, yeah, the drum thing, man, the drum thing. I wasn't impressed. I was hoping for more than just. It looked like you just okay. You make the drum, you sample it, you play it. That's it. Straightforward. To pay $1,500 for that, I think that is too much. For only one analog voice, and it didn't look like it had a lot of effects because they didn't even show effects. So it didn't have a lot of effects. A sequencer, it didn't look like it had anything special. They didn't show any type of parameter locking on it. They did show ratcheting and uh, they showed ratcheting and they showed probability. But everybody has ratcheting and probability. So when you in 2026 when you're coming out with a brand new drum machine, it has to have something nobody else is doing because what's the point of unless you're bringing an analog uh, drum machine in 2026, fully analog drum machine in 2026 for less than $500, that would be a fucking crazy thing. Like, wow, fully analog for less than $500, then that will be a hit because then you're making everybody, then you're giving everybody analog circuitry for less than $500. Let's put $600. You get a fully analog. Even if you make a four voice analog synthesizer for less than $600, that will be a hit in 2026. Because other than price, there's no innovation. There's nothing, you know. And this is just me ranting about the drum thing. That's what I feel. And the same thing I'm feeling with the rest of the stuff that like um, that drum machine from Polyend, the new analog drum machine from Polyend. They didn't go crazy on the demo. They didn't show anything interesting. So now we're gonna have to sit back and wait. This is pretty exciting time, but we gotta sit back and wait and see when people grab it and see what the real capabilities are. And I'm glad that the scene, we're still getting analog equipment and the companies are going at it with analog solutions and they still staying true to the to the sound, which is the most important thing is that these machines have a special sound. Other than that, I'm gonna practice tonight, but I'm not going live. I'm just gonna do it for myself. I practice 1 hour of music every day when I go home, and I try to keep it like that. Uh, I bought a weight table bundle from some guy named Kiro. I forget the name of it. Kiro something. If you search it, you write Kiro wavetables on Google, you will find it. So they have a bundle of 900 wavetables, and they offer analog wavetables, and they offer all kinds of wavetables in there. Bro, that sounds so good for the Tonberg's Wavefinder, and I'm going crazy with it right now. I'm making patches and I'm generating all these sounds from it. It's like I'm having an extra synthesizer. It's like the tone work. It's like right now it feels like I bought a wavetable and a granular synthesizer. You know, two for one. I wouldn't be surprised if Electron said, "Fuck it, let's do a virtual analog module for the Tomer." That would be crazy. But I'd rather have on the Tomer. I would like the Tomer if they can put like a looper, an option for doing looping on it, like record it and then have a looper that can take over, and you know that would be crazy right there. But I don't know if they're gonna be able to do that stuff. What's your favorite setup, Eternian? You said I've gone back to my favorite set and rotate one synth in. Yeah, right now my setup is really nice. Uh, I got a few things that I want to show you guys this week, uh, but I don't want to talk about it yet until next week. AKA Mix Master. What's going on, man? Well, I'm about to hit the house and it's all cool. The Vermona drum thing. Interesting. I'm very interested in seeing what are the real capabilities of that machine because I haven't heard anything else. Basically, it was really short. I don't know. It was really short. If you're trying to push a piece of equipment, you can't just say, "Oh, look, it samples and plays back the sample, and yeah, we have effects. Oh, but I'll show you just one effect, and then that's it. That was it." See, oh, right. Let me see. The attorney says, "Yeah, my SP60. Oh, that's the Pioneer. Okay, yeah, SP16, Dave Smith, Mo 4, and the Prophet 12. That sounds like a solid deal right there." Yeah, because the Mofo and the Prophet 12, that's plenty of power right there. Let's see, Rourke. How you doing, Rourke? Rourke Music says, "I'm just focusing on my digitac slash tone, Ellen drum, PPG or BBG wave, and Theo5." Oh, that's right. I was looking at the Theo5. I think it's a Theo5. Um, I'm really interested on the TO5 desktop module. I don't know what I'm gonna do because I want to get higher quality instruments, and um, I forgot the name of that synthesizer. There's another desktop synthesizer that came out not too long ago. Um, Somebody was playing it not too long ago, and it's very interesting. I'm very interested in it. Yeah, no problem, attorney. Um, I'm trying to think. Is that I don't know if they're French or something. I forgot the name of it. Oh my god! But it's like somebody was saying the it's like it mimics the Mirage sampler, because I think it samples or it plays samples, and it also uh, it's its own synthesis. I forgot the name of it. Anyway, it's new. It's one of the new ones, and they're in the 12, $1,400 around there. But I'm gonna focus on higher quality. I know that I'm rocking Electron, and I want Electron to be my go-to, right? My my center where I'm gonna be producing from there, and then I would like to have special module synthesizers that are more that that are open to specific, or not as specific but special sounds, because not everything, not you know not every single synthesizer is made the same, and there's distinct sounds that come from distinct different types of synthesizers, and I think I'm becoming a snob type of a kind of a snobby type of guy. Yeah, but not because I want to be a snob. It's because it comes from the ear. Because the ear, my ear is hungry for for special sounding stuff. Oh, thank you, Eternian. Thank you, Eternian. Mixmaster says I stumbled on a Waldorf Iridium Gen 1 for $1,600, but it was too far. I was too late. Uh, yeah, man. Well, uh, okay, so this is the thing. I'm working on my setup, and I got me some stuff. I got me two power banks, and on top of the two power banks, I got me the step up cables to power my electron boxes. So I'm gonna be making videos on the outside on the wilderness, uh, and I'll be bringing you full on music instead of rambling videos like this, and like not too much of like improvised jams on the spot. I want to make full songs, or full songs that you guys can go back to whenever you want to listen to my music, and you can go back. And I want it to be special in a way that but it's not just focused on me, but more focused on what's on the planet, and have a camera facing, in a way that you guys can see me, but you can also see nature, and probably see animals and things like that. I would like to do that. I really want to do that because I want to live music. I just don't want to talk gear all the time. I would like to live the music and express. And if I make videos out there and I get to capture nature, probably capture the moment, it will be a different thing, because even though I'm gonna have my music made on inside of the machines and all that stuff, when you perform it, it's never the same two times when you're live performing. So it's gonna be, I'm gonna program all my music in there, right? Every time I make a video, but it's gonna be performed, right? And then I'll perform it, and every time you perform something is different. So I might capture the moment, you know, it might capture the moment of what I'm feeling, and the sun and the heat and the weather, the breeze, all those things, and all those things put a little grain of I don't know. I think that's the way to go. I'm gonna do that. Yeah. So I'm very seriously thinking about it. I got a couple things. I got a table, one of those special foldable tables, like DJ style tables, which I just got. I'm not gonna make a video on it. Maybe I don't know. I might hop in again. I'm not sure, but I'm really tired because today was a lot of work. It's Mother's Day weekend. Tomorrow is gonna be on fire. So tomorrow I have a lot of work to do. So I'm just gonna leave you guys right now, and I'm gonna go head up on in there. I'm gonna study my music for 1 hour. Like guys, keep practicing. Don't stop practicing. This is uh this is what I always try to tell people. Keep practicing, don't stop. Every day, practice a little bit. Even if you're blocked, well, then do some sound design. And if you're blocked on sound design, grab a microphone and use your voice. And if you don't want to do that, there's many ways of snapping out of the monotony, you know? So you can practice every day, practice there's no tomorrow. That's the thing. That's how I do it every day. Um, yeah, man. So I'm gonna leave you guys. You have a great night, blessed weekend. Say hello to your mamas. Don't forget say hello. To send hugs and kisses to your mothers, and good vibes to all the mothers out there, and all the ladies in the chat. If there's any ladies listening, happy Mother's Day. May Mother's Day bring you really cool presents from your husbands, and probably have a great day tomorrow. And that's the point. Family is very important. All right. So have a great night. Okay. I'll see you guys later. Peace out.